what you say, I don't know what's in store. The return of the wizard is coming back for more. The return of the wizard, the face behind that door. And he'll walk on the land with wisdom in his hand. And you'll find your heart in league with the wizard.
Welcome to Blind on a Quip, episode 355 on the 10th of October 2025. I'm Wemb, and with me as always is Tempest. Hey, Tem.
Hello. Thank goodness it's still 2025.
Still 2025.
First of all, Friday wine
Well.
You come to my window. Thank you. Cheers. I probably should have said.
Friday wine day.
Wine down.
Nice. We probably should offer some sort of...
Oh, look crazy.
Some sort of... What?
There's one of those teeny bugs in my face.
Little bug. Some sort of explanation might be in order.
Do you think? I mean, episode 354 was recorded when?
I don't know. You start talking and I'll look it up.
So, since then, I'm going to say it was sometime in July. Since then, life has been a little bit crazy. So,
9th of June.
Oh, there you go. 9th of June. Daddy and Molly bought themselves a unit. We've moved them out. My dad, who we haven't been able to talk about because he is unpredictable when he would sleep. So we were having a lot of trouble with our recording schedule because we're trying to work around my dad and his sleeps, but they were unpredictable and he would get up and...
He's the one you would have heard shouting.
Shouting, coughing.
Swearing.
Television.
TV.
Television. Oh my God. So many different things. But in the meantime, we've had to put him into care because he wasn't taking any of his medications. So we think maybe perhaps early onset of dementia, but I'm not 100% sure, and it's not being diagnosed. It could have just been because he was forgetting to take his insulin, and then that led to him just forgetting everything because his brain was a bit fried. So who knows?
Who knows?
So we've put him in care, and then we've also moved ourselves, and we moved from a really big house that had 8 people in it to quite a small little place with only 3 people in it. So
just our littlest boy with us now.
Yeah, our youngest little
24-year-old
Ang, who's our youngest little Ang, we say, who's our tallest boy, who was our biggest baby, but he's delightful and he's easy to live with, and so we have Angus living with us, and all of that has sort of gone down, and then moving and setting up a new place to record and all of those things. So it's been emotional, and it's been busy, and it's been exhausting, but we're finally on track.
But as you can see, Illidan still with us.
Made the move, unlike some of my things which someone put in the donate pile and did not make.
Nearly got it.
Look at him, he's now on Wem's crazy.
Is that what we've been doing?
Yes, I think that's...
Is that it?
I think that's enough. I think that... so, yes, you'll find us a little bit more open about what's going on with our lives that we haven't been able to share, and...
we can dish the tea now.
We can dish the tea, and you'll find that our recording should be more regular.
You know that thing about promises.
And we're looking at having a couple of guests.
Yes. So this week we've got a couple of games, stuff we've been doing, stuff about what we've been doing. I think we might have just covered that, but it might have been other stuff.
Don't you mean what we've been doing
Tons of stuff about Midnight.
Woohoo!
And no dead air. So let's take it in game.
Yay.
Well.
Fancy meeting you here.
Shall we move into 3 Truths and a Lie?
Yeah, sure.
Let's move into that one.
God, no dead air. There's a lot of pressure on me on no dead air. I'm not good at this. Under pressure.
It's fine. So 3 truths and a lie. 3 of these quotes are true, but 1 is pure Wemb and Temp has to guess which.
And you've brought in someone new that I don't even know.
No, that's Teddles. We've had Teddles before, just not a lot.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a very hard to find comments for. I may have to delve into the Twitter sphere.
The Twitter sphere, you're likely to find some really outrageous things.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
I'm never there anymore.
So, let's...
Join me on Threads.
Yeah.
I love it there.
So, we've got this from Taliesin and Evertel. We have concerns about midnight. We have this from Bellula. Every class gutted.
Gutted?
We have this
really?
from
Bellula, what a surprise.
So Breezy. Is Legion Remix even worth it?
What?
And we have this from Teddles. Moonkin, OP in Mythic Plus, awful in Raid. I made that a bit too...
I think OP in Mythic Plus is also just a
bit too big. There we go.
Right, yeah.
That gets the plus in there.
Right. I'm going to say not particularly OP even in Mythic Plus, but whatever. I mean,
although they've just done some things that fix you a fair bit.
I'm still at the bottom, but I'm not like half the DPS, which is nice.
No.
I actually think it's going to be Taliesin and Evertel. There you go. It's quickly.
We have concerns about midnight.
Yep.
And we're 5-4. Look, I put it in there.
Oh no, that's
5,
a lot of pressure.
4.
That's a lot of pressure. I could get this wrong. I'm going to say, I think it's Telly and Evie's. I think they could have had that as a clickbaity headline, but I don't think that's...
They love a clickbaity headline.
Yeah, but I don't think they have concerns. So I'm just going to say I think it's them.
I can reveal to you that the Wemb comment is Legion Remix even worth it?
Damn it.
Sol did not say that. I said that.
Did you?
I don't think
Why would you say it?
No, I was just trying to put something in there that you would...
You're trying to be clickbaity. That could be the title of our episode.
Let's make that
5-5.
5-5, my friend.
No. Now that's really big pressure.
All right, let's move back to this screen.
Yay, there's us.
Talk about levelling the weeklies.
Would you believe I am still levelling my shaman? I've still got my shaman and my hunter to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my shaman though is now 76.
I have 3 tunes left, 3 alliance tunes to have a full complement of 26 class race combinations.
That are
at level 80.
Yeah. I'm also still levelling all of my gathering professions, which is very annoying.
I've stopped caring about that kind of business.
Okay, sure.
Delves.
Yes. Last week we did 4 delves on our mains and 3 on an alt, which was really good because it meant we had great things in the vault on our alts. And I'm going to try and get that, make that a bit of a habit, depending on how much time we have to play. But we do seem to have a little bit more time nowadays.
Well, we've got our mains are pretty well sorted, so we're able to do some stuff. I'm not sure where to talk about our gold making venture.
No,
we'll slip that in somewhere here.
Also, we're hoping to take PD through an 11 because he hasn't done one yet because he's finding it a bit difficult on his solo shaman. So we want to get in there with our level 90 Bran and take him through.
Help him out.
Yeah, we'll get him the big crests because they only come from 11.
Yes. Dungeons and Mythic Plus. Our Mythic Plus group is going great.
Yeah, we're actually having an absolute blast. And
we're still noobs compared to you guys, but, we're having fun.
Well, yeah, totally. But we have managed the last 2 weeks, we've literally smashed the timers by several minutes, had maybe 1 or 2 deaths per run, and we've smashed a 7 this week. So if we had time, we were going to try an 8, but Wemb has been getting up obscenely early.
Yeah.
And so if we can get an early-ish night, then we try and do that. But yeah, we did a 6 and a 7 this week, hoping to do a 7 and an 8 next.
Yep, and I feel like we're at grips with this group of dungeons more than the last couple of seasons. I think there's not really many that we're bad at. I feel more
at grips with, but I feel like our group is getting into a really good groove, and people are able to like shout out a mechanic, just before it happens, so that for those of us who are still like can't remember the mechanics or can't remember the fight, we'll be like able to focus our attention, or the orbs are up or the whatever, and we're all just sort of getting into that really easy groove of playing together. So I don't know how long's the expansion been out, a year. It's taken that long to get into that groove, and I think it does take a while to get used to it, and I think it takes a while for your healer to know who's going to take the most damage and when your tank's going to take damage, whether it's at the front end or the the back end of the fights and things like that. So I think it's just taken a while for us to really get into our groove, and it's been really fun the last 2 weeks. So.
Yep, one area that we've been really struggling to get consistencies in raiding. Yes.
Our raid team is running very lean right now. We only have 11 members, just because we lost Conti and Blue came, then left, then came back, and then left again. What we really need is an amazing druid healer to take over from me, so I can go back to my mage. That's the end goal.
Looking at you, Nix.
But,
no names.
But we are, despite all of that, and despite raiding being, especially with our moving and stuff, and getting internet back and all of that, our raiding's been quite interrupted. But despite all
when
that,
we've been able to play, we've been doing well.
So we've managed to clear Manifold Jamaica all the way to Dimensius, and we're making really great progress on Dimensius. So.
Again, only normals because we're noobs.
Yeah, only normals, but we'll probably start heroics in the next week or so, which is really good. It took us a little while to get the hang of the first phase of Dimensius because it's the complete opposite almost to what you have to do
in LFR.
And we'd all done LFR for a bit of experience. So then it was like, oh, something's going wrong, and we had to go back and look at it and then go, wait, well, no wonder something's going wrong. We're not doing that.
One thing we did that was great fun was the Firelands raid. We haven't done time walking raids, and I think we're going to try and do that every time it's up now, just one night, because it was a real
blast from the past. Wasn't it?
It was fun, yeah.
And
it was really good
fun for the people who had who'd been there with Crazy Train,
and we had a couple that
who hadn't been
there with us.
Yeah, but like we were remembering, Kayla running around chasing you when you were doing those dogs, and you used to run around and he'd be like, oh my God, where's Wham gone? Stressing him out in his healing role, which as soon as the next expansion came round, he opted not to keep going with the healing.
I didn't want to heal anymore for some crazy reason.
Go to hunter mode. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that was fun. So yeah, we will probably start heroics in the next week or so. But we had a break this week due to Nonky being away, and then others being late. Due to real life, yada yada. We didn't raid.
Yep. Gear.
My main is at 700 or 701 maybe, and my alts are all in the 680s between I think 682 and 686.
I think I'm 704.
Bastard.
I've just got...
No, because you keep replacing all of your champion gear. And
I've got 4 champion pieces left.
I'm replacing this heroic for that heroic because it's got a bit of stuff.
I've got my 2 weapons and my 2 rings, a champion. I want to get one of the crafted weapons because that's one of my best in slot pieces.
Nice. Yeah.
But I've got to get all the crests for it because they're the good ones.
Brown Brothers Moscato, by the way.
Nice. Alts, been playing heaps of alts. All right, this is where we'll talk about our gold making.
Good idea, yeah.
So I've got a new thing where...
spoilers.
Well, no one can take it away from us.
Well, Blizzard can.
But they... Okay.
No, it's okay.
So I got an add-on that that groups up what all the reward types are. And so I've been doing on all 13 80s Horde. I've been doing all the gold reward quests. And I've gone from 1.9 mil to nearly 2.2 now in 2 weeks. So that's crazy.
I've made 50.
And you've been coming along?
Yes, I've been doing it. I've only got 5 80s and I've made 50k in 2 weeks.
And it's kind of a fun routine to get into, and it's helping us in lots of ways. Like you end up doing more of the special
assignments. So you
get
more keys.
So you get more keys, more cash, more gear.
And we've also been getting a lot more rep because we've been going out to we've actually been going out to Koresh and doing the dailies out there.
And because we're doing world bosses and and special assignments, that means more vaults for our alts. Vaults for our alts.
Vaults for our alts.
So that's fun.
It is. It's been great fun.
Yeah.
And it's nice to suddenly have cash on your tunes instead of having to get money out of the
We
bank.
might talk about
Almost a
it
bit.
more in the next few weeks. It's just that both of us know how much midnight info we're going to try and get through in a minute, so we're rushing.
I don't feel like we're rushing.
But before we do go on, if you could take 2 seconds to click like and click subscribe if you haven't, it costs nothing and would help us reach more people.
And not only would we like you to like and subscribe, we'd love it if you'd leave us a comment, good, bad, or otherwise. We'd love to hear what you think.
Talk to us in the YouTube.
Talk to us on the YouTube. Chat to us in... the YouTube is good because it helps other people see our videos. But you can also chat to us on Instagram at Buy Not Quit Wow. Not that anyone will answer you there. But I might see it on Threads, which is at Buy Not Quit Wow. And Facebook at Buy Not Quit.
Nice. All right, let's get into it. We'll move it into the news.
Let's do it.
So here's the midnight info dump.
Right.
Try and get through it as quick as I can. So midnight will have a release date in 2026. The good money's betting on February.
Feb.
Pre-orders are now
Couldn't
open.
it be Jan?
No.
Why does it have to wait until I go back to
There's a
work?
tiny chance it might be the last week of Jan, but I think Feb
last
is
week's
more
too late too.
more likely.
Yeah.
Either Feb or even early, very, very early March, but I think Feb.
March would be better.
So pre-orders are now open, and that gets you all sorts of stuff. Gets you housing.
The important thing is it gets you housing at its release, which is going to be December, didn't they say?
Yes, the housing release, yes.
So
in this expansion.
So it doesn't matter when release is. Housing, December. Woo!
So Midnight includes many features, including but not limited to a level cap going up to 90.
Yep.
Player housing. Players will be able to purchase 2 houses, 1 Horde, 1 Alliance. They'll be located in neighbourhood zones and have fully customisable interiors.
Oh, we have to do that too. We have to put a vote up on where we want to have our...
Yes, we've got to organise that for our
neighbourhood.
guild.
Yep.
There's a new hub city and 4 new zones, 8 new dungeons, 12 new delves. Silver Moon City is the player hub city.
Yeah.
It's been rebuilt from the ground up. You can fly, everything.
Ooh.
It includes new
Have we ever
areas.
been able to fly in Silver Moon?
No.
Ooh, that's
Been
exciting.
ground only.
Yeah.
New areas like the Sanctum of Light Memorial Garden. The Scourge invasion is now in the past and the surrounding lands have been revived and repaired.
that'll be
Scar,
nice.
she gone.
The other thing, I don't know if you're going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it now, is they said in the dev chat that you don't have to zone to go from...
No, it's part of the world now.
Yeah, so that's really nice. I love that. Like
I think there's a big
it's a small
bridge.
thing. I know it's a small thing, but you used to have to fly through and you'd get a load screen.
Yeah, there's a super long bridge connecting it to the mainland now, and I saw...
Because it used to come into that really high level zone. I can't even think what it is now, but it used to be able to go from Silvermoon, which is quite low, to that really high level elf zone. It was really dangerous.
the island.
No, not the island. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Someone will know. Snowy will know. Put it in
So,
the comments.
certain
Snow.
areas of the city, about a third, will remain accessible only by Horde players, so it'll still be a Horde city for a third of it,
Suck it,
and the rest
Alliance.
is going to be our hub city. So our first experience begins in Eversong Woods. This zone is expanded to include areas of the original Eversong Woods, Ghostlands, and the Isle of Quel'Danas. All
Ghostlands
3
is what I was
zones
thinking of.
combined, so that's one zone now.
Yeah, nice.
And they've healed the
Scar.
wound, the scar.
The scourge damage.
Yep, from Arthas. It opens with the defence of the Sunwell against Zalatath and her forces, follows on from the opening cinematic that I think everyone's seen
Well, I should
by
have.
now.
If you haven't, you should go and
Threats
watch it,
in
'cause that
Eversong
is amazing.
Include the Forces of the Void, the Light Bloom, which is a magical overgrowth, the return of the Amani Trolls, and cultists that serve the Void. There's a zone event, Silvermoon Court. Players achieve balance between 4 reputations, which is like a throwback to Scry versus Older in Burning Crusade.
Right.
There's 3 delves in the zone, Parhelion Plaza, Collegiate Calamity, and the Shadow Enclave. There are 3 zone dungeons.
Wow.
Windrunner Spire, Magister's Terrace has been redone, reimagined,
Nice.
and Murder Row. The other zone, another zone is... So you
Can
do
I
that...
ask you a question
Yes.
about that? Magister's Terrace, the new one, it's new. It's been redone.
It's the same as the old Magister's Terrace, but it's
That's not my
freshened
question.
up.
When we go back to do Time Walkers...
You can choose to do the
Okay,
old
because
one.
Magister's Terrace is...
Time
okay.
Walkers will still be the original.
The old one.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
So you do that zone first, and then you can choose which zone you do next.
Okay.
So there's 3 others.
Right.
So Zulliman is one of those, which was a Burning Crusade raid. It's just about the best raid. One of the best raids.
And is that like a levelling zone?
It's a zone now.
Wow.
It's the ancestral lands
Is it
of
going
the
to be in
forest
the same
tribes.
spot?
Yes. Wow. But it's like connected now. You don't.
Right.
Remember, you used to have to go somewhere funny. You used to have to go above.
Okay.
Where we were.
Yeah.
And it was like you had to zone into it. Now it's going to be just there.
Right.
Features 4 lower temples: Eagle, Lynx, Dragon, Hawk, and Bear, which were the original
Yes. Temples.
bosses.
Yep.
Players will meet 2 new leaders of the Amani, Zuljara and Zuljan, grandchildren of Zuljin. At the centre of this zone is a fully rebuilt and modernised Atalaman, the setting of the original raid against Warlord Zuljin.
Nice.
It was a raid and a dungeon, wasn't it, at different
I didn't
times?
think it was a raid. I thought
It was a raid originally.
Just
I think it was... No,
mythic.
I don't know if it was 10 or 15.
Oh, I don't remember it.
But it was a raid, yeah. Remember
Zulliman used to be a raid.
you used to have to beat the timer to get the bear mount, remember?
Yes,
You'd get
but
your
I
war
thought
bear.
that was a... I didn't think it was a
Started
raid.
as a raid.
Okay.
And then changed to a dungeon.
Right.
There's a zone event there, which is Abundance, where you harvest materials for the Lower of Abundance. It's a profession-themed treasure room event. Gathering professions are not required to participate. There are Abundance caves in all 4 zones.
What do you do then if it's not? If it says it's gathering, but then it's not
We
gathering?
will find out. There's 3 delves in that zone. The Dark Way, Twilight Crypts, and Atalaman.
Oh, a Talaman is not just a thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And the Dark Way... No, I'm not sure about that. I won't say that.
Okay.
2 zone dungeons, Den of Nalarak and Maysara Caverns.
Cool.
The Harandar is another zone. It's the homeland of the new Haranir allied race.
Yes.
This zone features a primordial fungal jungle. That's hard to say.
Fungal
Built
jungle.
around...
Sorry, that is
It's a fungal
funny.
jungle. Is
I
that
love
like a funky junkie? Built around the roots of the world trees. All types of life are
Funky
derived
monkey
from the
jungle.
plant matter that spans this zone, including fungal towers,
This is
moss bridges, and
Dangerous
bioluminescent
territory.
wildlife. I feel like I'm in The Sopranos. All life and structures are centred around the roots of the trees.
nice.
The lighting through the zone is provided by bioluminescent wildlife.
Oh, very pretty.
Bit
I
of fun.
think. Yeah.
So the zone event there, I like this zone event in each zone.
Also, just before you go on, the exciting thing about the Haranir
Druids,
druids,
and they're pretty.
they're pretty. Finally.
And you can make them like tusky or no. You can make them look, they go from troll to elf looking.
Yeah. Elf.
So the zone event there is Legends of...
I'm very excited about that because I don't mind playing my druid, but if I have to play it in the next expansion, I need a pretty druid.
Sure. I'm definitely changing my druid to a Haranir.
Of course you are.
Step into the forgotten past of the Harati tribe using magical paintings to complete a scenario and learn lore. Interesting. 2 zone delves, the Grudge Pit and the Gulf of Memory.
Yes.
1 zone dungeon, Blinding Veil.
Ooh.
And the last one, which I think is a max level zone.
Yeah, it says a final destination, so
Our final destination when levelling through midnight. So you do the first one,
choose anyone
and then
you
you
like.
choose out of the next couple, and then you do Voidstorm, I believe.
Right.
Is Voidstorm a distant, chaotic world filled with void energy? Creatures throughout the zone fight to consume not only the heroes of Azeroth,
That's
also
us.
each other. Features storm fields, low gravity, big jumps,
Ooh.
and 3 massive nexus points which devour the void energy of the land.
Goodness.
The zone event there is the Stormarian Assault. Protect Void Elves as they activate their Singularity Anchor to purge the Citadel of Revenant Void anomalies. This wave defense event includes both fighting and placing defenses. So I like it. I like the zone events. They sound fun. 3 zone delves, Shadowguard Point, Sunkiller Sanctum and Torment's Rise.
Yep.
2 zone dungeons, Voidscar Arena and Nexus Point Zenus.
Yes.
New raid zone, the Void Spire.
So new raid zone, they mean the raid.
Yeah.
Is the Void Spire? It's because that's the first time we've heard the word raid even mentioned.
There's 3 raids. I'm hoping that I've put them in the notes. We've got a new Delve companion, Valera Sanguinar.
You didn't say
Valera. No, further down.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I think.
Right.
Bran retires his hat and will no longer serve as the Delve companion
Thank
in midnight.
the Lord.
Instead, players will uncover the secrets found within
You know
these
why?
new Delves with a brand new Delve companion, Valera Sanguinar.
Do you know why? Because you'll find Bran where the action is.
Right.
Just ask Kai.
And she's a blood elf, an iconic blood elf rogue that once served as a champion in the rogue class hall.
Nice.
And her work speaks for it. So she's big in Hearthstone too.
Right.
She was the rogue card. 3 new raids. What do you know?
Oh,
Midnight opens with 3 different raids in season 1. Totaling,
3 raids?
Yes.
That's a lot of pressure for
So they've
us.
just got, it's 9 bosses spread across 3
okay.
raids.
That's all right. I feel better about
So
that.
the first one is the Void Spire, a 6-boss raid within the Spire, which serves as Xalatath's stronghold in the Voidstorm, culminating in a showdown with Dominus Lord Aversian and Salhadar. The Dream Rift is a single boss raid.
Well, I like that they've gone to this.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I quite like having a single raid boss, and even in the other one's clearly a 2, because you can do those and knock them out of the way and then go into your other raid. Yeah, I like it.
This takes players to a place where the veil between primordial dreams and brutal reality is thin. Here we join the Shulkar in their hunt of an undreamt god that never should have been. On the way, we fight half-birthed abominations that lash out against existence itself. Culminating in the March on Quell Danas, a 2-boss raid, which is the story climax.
Ooh.
The united armies of Elven tribes march on Sunwell Plateau.
The Sunwell Plateau.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Demon Hunters, my beloved Demon Hunter, gets a new spec, Devourer.
Ooh. Is it still a DPS spec?
Yes.
Oh.
This new specialisation is available with the Midnight pre-patch.
Also December. Because that's when housing's coming out, so I'm going to say it's going to be December.
No, I reckon January.
Okay.
Maybe. With no prerequisites or unlock required. It's a mid-range DPS specialisation
A bit like the
that uses a mix of ranged and melee. No, more like the Evoker.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. Sorry.
Ranged and melee abilities. Well, they don't use ranged and melee, but they're a mid-range. Void and cosmic damage to their enemies. Demon Hunters can now be Void Elves in the Midnight expansion.
Whoa.
Sounds a bit lopsided to me. Think there's something else coming out. As the story unfolds, new race class combinations will become available.
Why does it say allied race, Harini? Does that mean it's allies only?
No, it means you choose which
Okay then.
you want to be.
Sorry, jumping ahead, but I just saw
New
that.
allied race. The Harini unlocked during the main story campaign in Harrendar, so you might not be able to do it till max level.
Yeah.
A neutral allied race, making them available to both Horde and Alliance. Along with being a neutral allied race, the Harini will have 9 classes available to them. Druid,
Woo!
Hunter, Mage, Monk, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior.
Nice.
New open world system Prey. This is a feature of the expansion. Based in Silverman City's Murder Row, Prey is a new opt-in outdoor world mode for players seeking more challenge. Led by Magister Astalor Bloodsworn, players hunt down powerful targets across new zones, but beware your prey may also be hunting you.
Yes,
The outdoor activity is entirely optional, allowing players to opt out of participating if they don't want to. 3 difficulty tiers, normal. Introductory hunts mostly easy to allow players to familiarise themselves. Hard introduces torments which increase the challenge of the hunt. Hard difficulty includes confined final encounters. So people can help you with normal.
Yes.
People can help you with hard up until the final encounter.
Right.
Nightmare pushes the challenge to the max and may include a few corpse runs.
Yeah, it sounded scary.
Prey is part of the world content row in the Great Vault, where players can earn up to and including hero track gear.
Nice.
Other notable rewards are cosmetics, mounts, titles, and housing items. There's a revamped transmog system, seeing a much-needed overhaul. It's now slot-based. You can assign certain transmog to each armour slot instead of the specific armour piece. Whenever a new piece of armour is obtained, swapping it to your current transmog appearance will no longer cost gold.
Yay.
So you pay for the slot only.
Nice.
Changing the assigned transmog will cost gold still.
Yep.
You can create outfits that auto-swap based on context. For example, players can create a transmog selection that automatically switches to your trackies when you're relaxing in your home versus being in the outdoor world where you can strut with your good stuff on.
Nice. I like it.
Fully collecting a class set appearance unlocks all lower difficulty variants. And the Transmog UI is getting an update.
Nice.
There's an updated new and returning player experience. It's getting some attention, whether you're just starting your World of Warcraft journey or coming back after a break. The game will still have plenty for you to jump into. Here's a rough idea of how it's going to work. Exile's Reach, which is the intro experience, has been retailored to funnel beginning players now into Dragonflight, was
nice.
Battle for Azeroth.
Yes.
Major lore characters like Rathian, Khadgar and Alexstrasza will be included.
Nice.
Chromie time still exists for players leveling alt, but first timers will be taken to the Waking Shore, and into Dragonflight right after Exile's Reach.
Nice.
The beginner playing version of Dragonflight includes story mode versions of the raid final bosses, so you get the full story and the cinematics and stuff. This ends at level 70, and then you'll take a tour through. Returning tour players will take a tour through Arathi Highlands with Jaina or Thrall to get them up to speed. This is a simplified, directed version of the game tailored for returning players. You can drop in or out at any point. Completing the scenario will grant level-appropriate gear, whatever level you happen to be. This experience includes tutorials for skywriting, interrupts, and more. The War Within Catch-Up will offer a shortened questing experience version of the War Within, hitting all the story highlights for players just joining the World's Whole Saga. This should only take a couple of hours now, and that'll take you from 70 to 80. So that sounds really cool.
It does.
UI and quality of life updates, stat squishes returning with the expansion. So you're going to get updates to new combat tools, includes customizable nameplates, damage meters, and boss ability timelines. We'll talk in future episodes about what's happening with the add-ons stuff. A new Journeys tab, which is a one-stop shop to keep up with Renown's Delves and Prey progress in check, includes a shortcut to Great Vault progress. Cooldown manager, customizable aura tracking, debuff states and sound alerts, so they're constantly improving that. Combat assistance, which is your one button and your assisted highlights. Personal resource bar, now a head-up display element with full edit mode customization. Edit mode expanded to include more user interface elements. And accessibility includes adjustable text sizes, improved tool tips. Stat squishes are returning with Midnight. Like previous expansions, Midnight will be squishing stat numbers across the board for both players and creatures in game. This will not lower character levels this time, but rather the other values like player and creature health will be reduced, player and creature damage and healing reduced, item levels will reduce down to approximately 150 to 250 eye level. Stat values on items and gear will be reduced. So there you go.
That was a lot.
You can skip real life.
If you have been waiting for us to catch up on your news, there you go. There you have it. You've got it all.
That was a lot.
It was.
All right.
How long have we been going for?
34 minutes.
Right. Well, on that, we've decided that the rest of our real life, our actual what we've been doing the last last week or so, we'll catch you up next week because we've had a huge first episode back.
Yep. So it's time for Sorted Out Tempest.
Alrighty.
Can somebody get me God on the phone? I think I need some answers.
So I'm going to give Temp 5 things I needed to put in order of importance, preference, or any other way you see fit. This week, the 5 things are 0.2 patch zones.
Right.
So we've got the Emerald Dream from Dragonflight. Had the Emir Drasil raid and the Super Bloom event. We've got Zereth Mortis from Shadowlands. That had the Sepulchre of the First One's raid. And open world quests.
Struggling to remember that.
In that new zone.
Right. Okay.
Yep. We've got Nadjatar from Battle for Azeroth. Which had story quests, outdoor content, and the Eternal Palace raid. We've got Mechagon Island, also from Battle for Azeroth. Because Battle for Azeroth was a massive point too. That had the Junker Wastes, the Death Robots, Mechagnomes, and Operation Mechagon Mega Dungeon. And finally, we've got the Broken Shore Legion, which had the Tomb of Sargeras raid. It returned us to the expansion opening area. That was what it had. Lots of world quests and lots of other stuff to do.
So, I know which one's going at 5.
Would that be Mechagon Isle by any chance?
Yeah, hated it.
Right, let's put that up there. Yes.
Broken Shore Legion. I didn't mind it.
Yep.
But I'm struggling to remember much of it other than the Return to the Expansion opening area.
Yep.
Zereth Mortis, also struggling to remember it, even though it's only a couple of expansions. I'm going to go with the Emerald Dream at number 1. I really enjoyed the Super Bloom and Amir Drassil.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah, that was fun. We loved flying around and doing that Super Bloom. It was really good
I'll
fun.
make that a bit smaller because it's going to encroach on me.
It's going to encroach on you.
Yes.
And the rest I really couldn't care less about.
Oh, really? Nadjatar. We did a lot of stuff in Nadjatar.
I remember the raid. I don't remember the rest.
It was a big dome. Remember, you flew down.
No.
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 Okay.
See, this is the way a normal person's brain works. Is that when you no longer need that information, you discard.
Yeah, I don't remember lots of stuff from these. Broken Shore was really good. Anyway, I'll tell you mine when you've done yours.
I'm going to put... I'll put Nadjatar second, because it doesn't matter. And I'm going to put Zereth Mortis third.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put Broken Shore fourth.
Controversial. All right, I would say for me, I would also have Mechagon last. I think I would have... Emerald Dream was very good. We did enjoy going there.
Yeah.
I'd have Emerald Dream at 1. I'd have Broken Shore at 2. I'd have Zereth Mortis at 3. Nadjatar at 4.
Interesting. Our 1, 3 and 5 were the same.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to this one. Lead Player of the Week. We haven't really done anything to interact with players. I've got a story from ages ago that I would like to leave the listeners with as words of wisdom.
Okay.
And that is that if, like our friend Barat, you're playing with useless idiots in dastardly duos,
Oh dear.
there's really no point in typing instructions or abuse to them because as you eventually realise, they are the AI follower teams.
No,
I wasn't going to bother with it, but it was so good I had to include it. Just imagine the abuse he was giving them.
I wonder how many you tried to kick.
I don't know. Apart from that, we've come to the end of another very quick episode. Well, not quick. We've got a lot done, but I feel like we've raced through and haven't given a lot of ourselves. But that's okay.
I thought we did.
It's our first one back after a big hiatus.
A big hiatus.
Come to
3
the other
months. June,
end.
July, August, September.
I'm not going to do a vault. We'll do a vault next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, thanks very much for hanging out with us. I hope we're not been too rusty for you. Until next time, I'm Wembley.
I'm Tempest. See ya.
Bye.